Greetings, my excellent friends. We have a new game. All I know about Persona 3 is that there's a dog and you shoot yourself in the head. That, and there's a bunch of versions and complaints about how this version does not include the stuff they added in the portable. So there's no definitive way to play it, but this is the definitive way to play the original male protagonist version, which, as it's the way the game was initially written to me, therefore is the one to play first. No, that's not me saying I'm going to play it again in portable as the woman right after this. But in my life, if I play it again, I will probably do that. In my own time, I only do. The point of streaming this is to stream my first run through it so that that's done. Because you can only do that once, like I did with 4. If I was to play 4 again, I'd go play it on my own. Unless the revival version adds bucket loads of new and interesting things, but I don't know that they're doing that. Also, it's probably going to cost out the arse for a few years. Anyway. The stream category is accurate. Well, there wasn't a reload. If I look at the stream category options for Persona 3...
I never affiliate with anyone who isn't prepared to drown me in money.
It is interesting, because Twitch is inconsistent about its categories. I remember quite vividly that the category Persona 4 Golden disappeared from Twitch halfway through me playing Persona 4 Golden. This was in 2020. It's been 5 years since I've done a Persona. Not deliberately, I would have come back to it sooner, but there was an issue with the fact that nothing else was available on PC forever. And then when it finally was, I had a bunch of other stuff to do first. There is one for reload. It's just... It doesn't have a space. Oh, God, so you're right. Well, that one has more activity, so maybe I'll swap to that. But I assumed, because I distinctly remember that halfway through my Persona 4 Golden streams, they took away the Persona 4 Golden category, and they were doing some consolidation thing where they didn't want re-releases and that to change the category anymore. But evidently they've walked that back, because I just looked it up, and there is a Persona 4 and a Persona 4 Golden category now again. But, like, I remember it because it retroactively changed the category of my previous VODs to the new one that was just Persona 4. So that was a weird situation. Thanks, Anonymous, for gifting Snip a sub right as he leaves. You're not supposed to do that, by the way. It's considered rude behavior to show up just to tell the streamer that you're not going to watch them. Though, yes, I think you're like me in that you're familiar with 4 and 5, but not with 3. Again, I think that's more to do with availability in the modern day. If we didn't grow up playing Persona games on our PS2s, then we probably got into it with 5, because that was the one that released in the last decade. And then 4 and 3 were made available later. 4 first, then 3. So while it becomes sort of a funny thing that I'm playing the Persona games in reverse order, there's a logical reason as to how it ended up this way. That said, I haven't played Royal. I've only played Vanilla P5 on my PlayStation 4 in 2017. So that is still sitting there as a thing for me to do eventually. I said I'd planned on streaming it. Will I ultimately? Well, since we've got this now, it won't be soon. But I'm up and down on that because I have played most of it before. You've played Persona 3 twice, despite liking it less than 4, which you played once, but somehow you've forgotten the whole plot. Well, let's see if we can fix that. We'll see how long it takes me to play. Probably like 6 months. I imagine it's going to be twice the size of a Kingdom Hearts. Less than the whole series, but, you know. normally with a JRPG, I wouldn't want to stream it blind. I don't generally like playing that genre without my nose in a guide, but there's two reasons why Persona is different. Number one is that you're not supposed to do everything, really. You can if you min-max, but the game is designed around a time schedule and a bunch of things you can do and only being able to do some of them before a cat tells you to go to bed. Whereas a game like Final Fantasy will have a bunch of content and the intent is for you to do all of it, but if you don't do it in a certain way, you might miss some. Or like Trails in the Sky, when I went through those, and there's a whole bunch of shit you can just miss if you don't do every chapter carefully. In Persona 3 and 4 and 5 and presumably 6 when we get it in 2092, it is designed in such a way that every playthrough is different as opposed to just giving you a bunch of stuff and hoping you find it all. And the other reason is, of course, that 60% of it is dialogue anyway. In a couple of years, I can play 5 Royal, then go on to play Persona 5 Strikers. Yes, and try not to think about how I came to own it. I don't know that it will be another several years, though. That sounds like the exact opposite of what I would have expected from you. Why are you still... Hang on. Why are you still here, sir? That was my Seymour Guado. Yes, the implication is that you're dead. Oh, wow, that's bleak. Caution, this game contains depictions of violence, bullying, and suicide. I guess they do have to do the suicide warning. I am aware of that thing. You know, I'm aware of that thing because my cousin told me about the kids shoot themselves in the head game when I was in high school. Now, this cousin was, like, in his early 20s, and he would be the one that would effectively babysit me when I was, like, 11, 12, whatever, and everybody was away at night. And he must have been playing Persona 3 at one point. I wouldn't have been in high school then. I would have been, like, what, 7, 5, 6? I don't know when this game came out, but like I was young, and he was sort of looking about how, and I was talking about Final Fantasy because I was into Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts and that, and he was saying, yeah, you should play Persona, except you probably don't want your parents to see you play Persona because of all the children shooting themselves in the head. I don't think it's that graphic, but. No, it isn't graphic at all. But then again, the 2000s was also the era of Jack Thompson. It's a wonder he never found this game, eh? The game supports online features. Okay. Oh, it's telling you what was popular. So, my first thought from Googling the name of this character is that he looks like Aqua's brother. there it is. Yeah, it's not graphic at all. She seemed to be missing some... Oh, God. He switched out from the initial opening. Oh, was that like a reference to the music that played in the PS2's opening sequence? Was that completely different from the PS2's opening sequence? This is the sort of thing that I would examine. If I were playing this in my own time, I'd be like, all right, what's different? All right, now let me look up what the original looked like. Okay, now let me listen to this. Which, yeah, like... I guess there's two modes. For me, between whether I'm playing a game as a stream thing or not. 8 songs from 3 and 3 Fez. 3 and 3 wearing a nice hat, I guess, have been added through the update. They can be set from the config menu under system settings. Typical video game opening scenes. So many spoilers that you don't realize until you play the game and know what they spoiled. Cool! I'm glad you're all on that page. The downloadable content episode, I guess the answer is now available. My understanding of this is that it isn't very good, but I bought it anyway because it's part of the story. So we will get to that once we finish the main game. But that was always the reason why I was leery of just playing Portable. Before Reload existed, Portable was like the one to play because it had... it didn't have that thing the PS2 games had where you couldn't control the party members. And I remember we were talking about that in like 2021-ish when this game didn't exist. It was, what do I do next? Do I do P5 Royal? Or what if I emulate 3 on the PlayStation or the Portable version? And then Portable started coming out on Steam, I think, and we were like, should I? And then, yeah, it was like, well, there's problems with every version of 3. So this is the one we're getting on stream. And then if I want to see the other side of things, then good news, I have a whole other game to play and I can use guides to my heart's content on that. So change episode, I assume, swaps to that version, so let's not do that. Your favorite kind of opening is the kind where they just conveniently put scenes from the final showdown against the big bad because fuck you. The game's on the screen now. Subtitles, language... I assume if I want any of these to be different, I'll figure that out when I get into gameplay and it's annoying me. Turn that down a little. Speakers raw? Oh, that's my headphones. Oh, Velvet Room music. That's it? 30, 60, or 120? Let's go with 120, see if it breaks everything. It'll be fun. Ah, new game. New game. You can tell that one guy in the hat right above the new game. To me, he looked kind of like a delivery guy. You know what they should have done? Instead of peaceful, easy, normal, hard, merciless, they should have gone with peaceful, easy, normal, intense, and sadistic. Think about it. Now, I don't know how much of an effect these difficulty settings have. And part of me wonders, would setting it to easy be a good idea for a streamed game because I'd have to think less? Or is this the sort of game where doing that would make it too much of a joke? But let's read how they are described. For players who want to focus on the story, your party auto-revives after defeat. Your choice of difficulty will not affect the story and can be changed any time. Oh, well, I mean, if it can change it at any time, then I'll probably just start on normal and dip it down if I'm getting annoyed. That's easy. For casual players, low-stress combat. Your choice of difficulty will not affect the story. For experienced players, moderately challenging combat. For players who enjoy strategizing, I do enjoy strategizing, I just don't necessarily enjoy strategizing with a camera in my face. For highly advanced players, exceedingly challenged combat, you can change the difficulty, but you can't go back to merciless once you leave it, right? That's good. I like that. That's the best way to do uber hard mode, is to be like, if you're in it, it's from the start, but if you start it and are like, this is awful, you are allowed to back out without restarting the game. The sentence made you first think that merciless affected the story? Nope, that's not what they meant. Demon Dragon, you tend to play on the easiest mode. What would you play on, peaceful or easy? Wait, does Portable have these? Might not. You said you didn't play Reload. You said you didn't want to because you're not keen on not having the lady, which is fair. Let's just click normal, and then yeah, if at some point I'm like, I'm sick of this and want it to be easier, then hey, I've got a magic button for that. Downloadable content has been detected. DLC costumes. As I recall, I bought the expansion pass. So I guess that has more than just the answer in it. Yeah, there's a bunch of costume DLC, but I don't own it. There's Persona 4 and 5 costumes, basically, which to me is incredibly silly and not worth anyone's money, because why would you want one game to look like the other game? Unless you really don't like that game and would rather it have been the other game. Yeah, no, there's yeah, the expansion pass, which you're forced to buy all of this if you just want the content, because it's the only way, it's the only manner in which it's sold. Wave 1 was a BGM set for Persona 5 Royal and Persona 4 Golden. Unlock a listen to additional tracks from the other games while you're playing this one. Woohoo. And then Wave 2 is a couple of costumes and even more fucking music. And then Wave 3 is, oh hey, part of the game that really shouldn't be cut out of the game. Terrible, terrible anti-consumer fucking package. Not okay, look, having the cosmetic DLC, I'm all for it all the time. Great. Put as much in it as you like. I rarely buy it, but that's the thing. It's not needed. It's optional. But taking the epilogue, chopping it out, and making you pay extra, it's gonna bite me. And even more shit. Butterfly. Time waits for no one. All are equal in its flow, all lives born to their ends. You, who would protect the glimmer of the finite future. You have a single year. Go forth and live in the time given to you. Even in these halcyon days of repose, let your heart guide you and never stray from its path. Why does that sound like we're terminally ill? Like, I know it's because this is the first game that did that whole, the game takes place over a year, you have a year's worth of time schedules to march, but that sounds fucking ominous. That sounds like at the end of the year, I'm going to find you and put a bullet in your skull. if you don't do it first.
Just put it to my head.
Oh wow, we're starting that.
Then pull the trigger. Come on. There's no way I can't.
Your attention, please. Today's train schedule will be modified due to a rail switching malfunction. We apologize for any inconvenience. The next stop is Iwatodai.
By the way, I've still got my camera in the Kingdom Hearts position. We will consider where to move it once we know.
Iwatodai. Iwatodai. This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please board before the scheduled departure time.
I arrived so late. I better hurry up. Iwatodai dorm. That's where I'll be staying from now on. It should be just up ahead. Ooh, moving! Whee! Wow, I'm dizzy. Gotta figure out what all the buttons do. So, pressing in the left stick gives me a dialogue log. And presumably plays the sound, if there is one, but there isn't for the main character. And now come back. There we go. Y menu RT dash. So everything else is doing nothing. That's interesting. Did the menu... Okay, this is very Persona 5 coded. Did the menu look this extra in 2005? Maybe it did. Maybe Persona always looked like this, but like... I'm a hater of this stuff. Persona 5 had very nice style, but I like my menu text not to be vertical. Also, this feels like it's underwater. Again, this dude is Aqua's brother. Skill, no. Items, no. Equip, no. Persona, no. Stats, no. Quest, no. Social link, no. Calendar, no. System. All right, we'll give you system. There's tutorials. Never mind. No, there aren't. We'll give you config, but that's in the main menu too. No dictionary. You don't know words. You've never seen a word in your life. What's a word? I don't know. You can load, but you don't have any saves. Because you can't save. You can't rewind. And you can go back to the title screen if you've decided you've made a horrible mistake. But basically everything else is a no. And there's a dash button. So that we can run on the blood. Oh wait. The fact that everything is this weird green filter, like, are we in the Shadow Realm already? Did we get dimensionally shifted on this train? You can go back up to 2 days in Reload without caring about a save file. That is really nice. Especially if you do an event and you like don't like how it resulted and you're like, I think I wasted that. Then you just go back and not do it. Better keep my distance. Looks a little dangerous. Looks like the power's out. None of the elevator, none of the buttons are lit up. Guess the elevator's out of order. Seems like the place is under construction. Probably best if I don't trespass. Looks like the entire station is undergoing construction. Also, a bunch of people died. Are we not like, well, at least either that or just bled. The game will explain this soon enough. Well, they won't explain the blood. I think you have to infer what the blood was. Well, we'll get to that. The dorm doesn't seem to be on the map. Am I actually allowed to go elsewhere? Is that how I continue, or do I continue by going to the bottom left? You know me, I like to find all the interactables. And I have to play chicken with the one I think's going to advance the story. The light in the phone booth is off. Guess the power's out? That down there looks like it's going to continue things, so I'm going to hit this. I should head to the dorm. No, I'm not. Okay, good. Dorm must be that way. Oh, yeah, see, Portable, that's the thing. That's why Portable wasn't definitive either, because it's like, it is stripped down to fit on the PlayStation Portable. Which is funny, because they managed to put Birth by fucking Sleep on there. Hell, there are GTAs on the PSP. They made 2 full-ass Grand Theft Auto games on the PSP. Open world. They used the maps from the older ones, but they had entirely new stories and shit. And they worked. I don't actually know why they would have needed to cut that much shit out of P3 Portable. Oh, that's right, I don't have a name. Go to Iwatodai Strip Mall. I can't imagine why you would need to do that just to get into a mall. Buck Burger? Duck Burger. Wild Duck Burger. Why is... Okay. I did see that in the opening. Somebody, like, got turned into a coffin. Yeah, we're not on planet Earth. We're in Bizarro World. 100%. Coffin-like object. Is this a coffin? I didn't realize I should have used Castlevania music to start this up. The used bookstore is closed. Is it a bookstore full of used books, or is it a bookstore that is itself often used? Like, is it a shell front for the mob? There are several objects that look like coffins inside the store. It's not a store, that's a... What do you mean hamburger shop? Shop? Wild Duck Burger, the favorite eating spot of Wild Dog! Oh, God, that's old. Paper bag. Did someone forget their meal? This looks like a good spot to find some ingredients. If you're sitting there thinking, fuck, he's doing this so slowly, clearly you're new here. Head to the dorm. Okay, that is plot. Let's do that last. Can I go up these stairs? Looks like these stairs head to the second floor. It's late. I should really head to the dorm. How is this dude... Like, are we on drugs? It's late, and there's a bunch of bloodstains and floating coffins around me, and everything's green. I should go to dorm. Takoyaki vendor. This seems to be a takoyaki shop, but it's closed. What's with the gun-toting octopus? With a wine glass. Head to the dorm. Canonically, the kid is on depression, which is like a drug but less fun. Iwatodai dorm. I guess this is it. Is the girl depressed as well, or does she have a different personality in Portable? Because, yeah, from my understanding, it's not just a swap of gender, it's a swap of person. Persona 3 Reload. Like, the story is rewritten to accommodate the fact that a different human is in that slot.
Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Please explain the prison clothes. And the teleporting?
If you wish to proceed, sign your name here. It's a contract.
Ah, good. We're doing the devil shit.
There's no need to be scared. All it says is that you accept full responsibility for your actions.
No, that's a pretty good reason to be scared. Do you have any idea how many actions I regret? So, names. Question is, do we want to give him his official name? Or do we want to be funny and have to deal with that for the whole playthrough? I don't traditionally name a Persona character after myself because I'm not a high school student. I know that sounds funny, but like whether or not I name a character after myself kind of depends on the situation and context. Like in an MMO, I can build a person. Here, I don't get to build that guy, so why would I want to be him? Also, could you fuck off? Now you lie there and think about what you've done and die quietly. So the name of this guy is Makoto Yuki, spelt with 1 or 2 U's depending on what source you're looking at, but the official wiki says 1 U. You have a scented candle to drive away bugs. I have never had one of those, but my favorite scented candle related story is that you can apparently track the presence of a COVID wave by an influx of negative reviews to scented candles from people who have lost their sense of smell and don't know that they've lost it. It's a shame that the guy's name is Makoto because there's just too many Makotos out there, you know? Now, we're absolutely sure this is first name, last name. I don't want to get backwards. I think it makes sense that in this product that they released to English speakers that they would do it that way, though. Because imagine you just put your own personal full name into here, and then the game just flips it on you, and it's like, haha, you should have learned Japanese culture. But we'll just call him Makoto Yuki because that's his name. It's like when they invite you to name Titus in Final Fantasy X. Do you really want to call yourself? Or do you really want to call Titus you? Although you can call him Meg Ryan, which is funny. Enter confirm. What is the confirm for my controller? I don't know. I'm just going to press the enter button. There we go. Did I spell that correctly? Go with this. This is me. Look out, because here I come.
Good. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. You can't plug your ears or cover your eyes. And so, it begins.
Sora.
Who's there? How are you here at this hour?
Train. What's on your leg?
Don't tell me. Wait.
Yep, thought so.
The lights. I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
The first thing I'm noticing is how much more full-on this is, because, like, 4 and 5, okay, so 5 has has like an in media res opening when you're doing like the palace stuff and you get the interrogation, and 5 is pretty full-on intense opening, but when they get past that, you go to school. You go to school, and school's a horrible place with abusive teachers and you know, all that stuff, but like, you go to school, and for a tiny little bit, you're a normal school kid before things go to fuck. Persona 4, you go to school in a small town, and for a tiny little bit, you're a normal school kid before things go to fuck. Guns! Just immediately guns. That didn't happen in the other two. It'll slow down again here. Oh, well, there we go.
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
And I think you might be Blue Moon's favorite.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
But for now,
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a second year this spring, just like you.
Call me Takeba.
you actually sound like a high school student. Girl next to you sounds like she's about 40. But that's just a voice actor thing. It's not necessarily the truth. Why do you have a gun? Why do you have a gun?
Huh? Well, it's sort of like a hobby? I mean, not a hobby, but...
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense. It's not a real gun, of course.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's getting late. You'll find your room at the end of the hall on the second floor. Your things should already be there. Why don't you get some rest?
Well, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Follow the girl with the gun.
Here's your room. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's all the way at the end here. Do you have any questions?
Does that kid live here too?
What kid?
You know, the creepy one that was making me sign contracts and teleporting all over the play.
What are you talking about? Come on, that's not funny.
Yukari doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about.
Can I ask you something?
You just did.
On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
In the dog in a burning building, this is fine sense, yeah. What do you mean?
You don't know? I guess that means you're fine. Well, okay. Don't worry about it then. I'd better get going. sure you still have questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
Life in the dorm starts today. The room came pre-furnished and everything. I'm spent. I should put my things in the closet and get to bed early. You can save your progress in the game by pressing the, we don't call it start anymore, so pressing the 3 lines button. When you save your game, it also saves a little bit of your past. You can go back to that time by opening the menu with Y, going to System, and selecting Rewind. When you select a rewind slot, you will be returned to a point where you could roam freely shortly before you saved your game. Note that the rewind function does not save your new starting point automatically. If you use this function, make sure you continue to save your game as necessary. You can check the tutorials that have been displayed before by opening the menu with Y, going to System, and selecting Tutorial. And you can spin in circles whenever you want, but it will not make that one strand of fucking hair go down. I realize that sounds a bit hypocritical coming from this, but and we still have nothing in these. But we have the save button now, which is my favorite button. 15 slots, that's more generous than Kingdom Hearts 3 was. Playtime 25 minutes, that's a lot. And yeah, we have our log, and we can replay. We can't replay. Oh. I don't know why I can't replay, because they did have... There's a replay button, but it's off on all of these. The distinction between this room and the girls' room is that the blankets are a different... Also, we can save by directly hitting this button. We don't have to go through the whole menu. I don't like that the menu is in Y, because to me, the menu should be in Start. That's the fucking universal menu button. And I'm going to get buggered by that a lot. Anyway, I'm going to turn it up. Normally, I turn things down. But holy shit, I actually want this one to be up. Actually, maybe not all the way up. Let's just lower these two a little. I just want the voices to be a little louder than they were. Yeah. Mirror. My reflection looks tired. I should put my stuff away and go to bed early. It's interesting that we're in a dorm because, like, yeah, 4 and 5 both have you in houses with obvious stern but fair male guard. Well, Dojima wasn't that stern, but you know what I mean. Dojima and Sojiro. Where's the Dojima Sojiro guy in this game? Check your room's fridge. It's the fridge. There's nothing in particular that I want to chill right now. I'm sure we'll meet somebody who needs to chill. There's always going to be someone who needs to chill. In 4 it was Chie. In 5 it was Ryuji, and most of the cast. But anyway. It's the heating and cooling unit. It's not turned on because it's a comfortable temperature this season. The desk is clean and organized. I should be able to focus while studying here. Better put my stuff away in the closet for now. Let's not turn on the TV. It might disturb the neighbors this late at night. Also, we don't need to go to the Midnight Channel, because it's not in this game. The calendar hangs on the wall. No specific plans are written out at the moment. There's nothing on the shelf yet. I should probably go to sleep early today, but I put my stuff away first. I should put my stuff away in that closet. You know, the one thing that you're not fucking clicking on, man? I should put my stuff away in the closet! Fine. Purchased DLC can be found in the closet. Of course. I should put my stuff away in the DLC closet. Should I check the stuff I put inside the closet? Oh, hey, it's all of my DLC. That's where... Yeah, the DLC closet is where the Yosuke Fuck. Is where the Yosuke cut romance from 4 can be found. If we check real hard. And he won't leave. I'm tired. I'll watch TV another day. What kind of teenager are you? The nice thing about the dorm setting is that it lets you interact with students during the night. Right, that does sound better than the 2 games that they made after this one. Speaking of Persona games after this one, is there a 6? Because I haven't paid attention to Atlas in a long time. Are they doing a 6? Presumably yes, but... I remember the first time I really heard about Persona was when 5 was coming out. And they were talking about how, like, much of an ordeal it was. That this was, like, this eternally delayed game. That they hadn't had a Persona in nearly a decade. And that, you know, it kept getting pushed back and back. And it's funny to think about that now. Because every game takes that fucking long. These days. Skyrim came out the same year that the last Game of Thrones book did. I realize that sentence might be psychic damage to some of you. I don't care. Sleeping in your bed will allow you to advance forward in time, proceeding to the next day. School starts tomorrow. I should go to sleep early so I'm ready for the first day of school. To be fair, he's up after midnight and has school in the morning. When I was 17, my last 2 years of high school, my mother stopped attempting to enforce a bedtime on me. I did not go to bed earlier than 2 a.m. I don't think ever again, to be honest. It's nearly 2 a.m. now. But, like... I would be dozing on the bus, and yeah, it wasn't good for me in the long run, but man, I had great time. Yeah, my issue when it comes to sleeping and waking and all that, I am fundamentally incapable of going to bed early. Sorry, going to sleep early. I can go to bed early, because that's just a matter of willful movement, right? You're like, all right, I'm going to go to bed early today. You can do that. However, and this has been me since birth, if I need to go to bed early because I need to get a few extra hours of sleep for an early start tomorrow, I will go to that bed and I will lie there and I will lie awake and I will be increasingly irritated and stressed until the time that I would normally fall asleep anyway. I can't get extra sleep in that direction. All I can do is have a sleep-deprived day, and then when I come home, I will want to go to sleep, and I will be able to do so immediately. It needs to be deprivation first, which isn't good. But yeah, I need to already be tired in some way to amend my sleep schedule in an early direction. I can always amend it in a late direction. In fact, I operate on that cycle. Every couple of months, I usually go to bed half an hour later than I used to, until eventually it reverses course on itself. Like, I was all the way up to going to bed at 2 in the afternoon and waking up at midnight by the time I moved house. And then that was a hard reset, because on the day I moved house, I just didn't sleep at all for that whole day. And then I went to bed at 10 p.m. and woke up in the morning like a person. And that was me in July. I was going to bed at night and waking up in the morning. And of course, streaming pushed that down a bit. And then it went to I go to bed right after I finish streaming. And at the moment, it's still kind of there. I'm trying to keep it there a little bit. But it's getting a bit later, and a bit later, and a bit later. And eventually, I'll be back at backwards.
It's Takeba. Are you awake?
Takeba. Yeah, I think that's how you'd pronounce it. Persona has an interesting relationship to Japanese pronunciation. I know that in Persona 5... Why are we doing sex music? in my bed filled with desire? What? The song's name is Juice? All right. Sex and guns and rock and roll. That's what this game is. All right. No, that's the name of the artist. Ah. The OST was why you liked P4 much more. Oh, you mean you don't like Rap Guy? Look, I'm aware of... I know there is a male vocalist in this game because I'm aware of Mass Destruction, but that's the only song I know. I wasn't aware that he did more. What I was saying was in Persona 5, on Takamaki is how they pronounced that character's name in Persona 5. And I don't think that's correct at all. I think it's Takamaki. And there's one voice line where there's one girl, one student, one nameless student who says it correctly in the whole game. Early on, at least in the 2017 vanilla version that I played. Maybe they've changed it, but I hope not. Because there's just this one line where someone calls her Takamaki-san. I'm like, oh, hey! One person got it correctly. Who, coincidentally, is an actress that I kind of used to know when I was online in 2011. But anyway, unimportant. I also find it hard to deal with. I like that Persona has vocal tracks. I preferred it that they play while I'm walking around. I don't like them playing while there's dialogue happening. Good morning.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
Well, almost, but there was this weird man rapping about sex.
I've been asked to show you the way to school. Are you ready to go?
I think we're allowed to tell her to piss off, but I assume that won't work. Yeah, I'm ready.
Great, let's set out.
I note that she has a suitcase instead of a gun.
This is how we'll be getting to school every day. It's a monorail. Pretty cool, huh? I
Monorail.
honestly love
Monorail.
the ride here.
Monorail.
It almost feels like we're
Monorail.
flying over the ocean.
Does it fly as softly as a
By
cloud?
the way, our school's at the last stop on this line. It's called Tatsumi Port Island. Have you heard of it? The whole thing's man-made, and our school's smack dab in the middle. Oh look, there it is now.
This is why you don't drink hot down in Circle 3. It's meant to be cold.
Morning. Well, here we are. Allow me to welcome you to Gekukan High School. I hope you like it. You'll be okay on your own from here, right? Let's see. I guess you should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is over there on the left. They'll tell you more when you get there. Well, that about does it. Any questions before I go?
Yeah, why is your audio mixing so bad? I mean, which class are you in?
Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey, about last night. Don't tell anyone what you saw, okay?
You mean you with the gun, the creepy teleporting kid, or all of the bloodstains with coffins?
See you.
That wasn't an answer. There's a crowd forming in front of the bulletin board. Maybe I'll take a peek before going to the faculty office. Use RS to rotate the camera. Pressing RS will recenter the camera behind the protagonist. Hold up to focus your view closer in on the protagonist. Pressing down will reset the camera. In some locations, the camera will be locked in place because we didn't design a back view. Whenever it's available, using the camera will help you to get a good sense of your environment. That's right. The unimportant NPCs don't have faces. Well, they have bits of faces, but like they only have noses and glasses occasionally if they're lucky. They're the eyeless. The schools are populated with a number of Myrddraal. Oh god. They at least have mouths. Well, first of all, save it either game. Second of all, we've got a map now. You can zoom out. Yeah, but I want to zoom in. I want to take a look at all these little icons, but not gonna let me. Okay, no legend or anything. There is also a modern convenience function with these NPCs. Do you mean the fact that we walk right through them? Is there anything else new? No. Well, there's the menu, but blah, 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 blah. So no. It does feel a bit visually laggy. Like, the game isn't lagging, but going in and out of the menu just feels a little clunk. Oh, the dialogue... Oh, the old games didn't tell you who was talk-toable? It's a statue of a sword and a staff. It looks very well made. I wonder what meaning it holds. Well, I mean, if there's a shield one to go with it, then that helps Sora set his stats at the start. It's interesting to me that there are two different types of bubbles, but I think the ellipsis bubbles refer to people standing on their own who you will have a conversation with, and the lines refer to people who are having an active conversation that you can listen to. There's no need for them to post the names of the kids who are going to be in our class. I mean, we'll never see them again after we graduate anyways. Oh, that is cool. That helps. If you remember my Golden playthrough, I'm pretty sure I spoke to a number of people multiple times because... yeah.
Oh, there it is. Class F, huh? Homeroom teacher is... What? Miss Toriumi? I guess she is older than me, but I was hoping to be with Miss Kano.
The voices are way quiet, aren't they, compared to everything else? Let's just turn everything else down. I can't turn it up.
Oh, there it is. Class F, huh? Homeroom teacher is... What? I guess she is older than me, but...
Definitely a lot quieter than I am.
With Miss Kano.
But I guess you can always turn it up. I can raise the game audio volume. It's just that if I do that, then when I play something else, it might be too much. Oh, great. I have the worst teacher ever. What? I don't see my name. What should I do? What should I do? Class rosters are posted. My name is added on a small note off to the side. Class 2F, Makoto Yuki. The name Yukari Takeba is also on the list. Seems that I'll be in the same class as her. One thing that's interesting to me so far is we don't have a dude sidekick. The number one character that we've met at the beginning of the game is a lady. We don't have a Yosuke or a Ryuji, which I just thought was their default, was that you meet a best friend sidekick guy at the beginning. But hey, that's good. Difference is good. School entranceway. Up ahead is the school's main gate. I could leave the school through here. But for now, I should go to the faculty office. Huh? The faculty office? I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you should probably ask someone else.
Good grief.
Huh. Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders. We're their teachers. We've lived longer than them. But Moriyama and her friends had to pull that on me at the very beginning of the term.
See you.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I need to get back to managing the shop. Even you're shooing me away? Oh, some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this.
Oh dear.
All right. You want me to order more of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? Could have just asked. Boy wearing a jersey and girl in uniform.
What? Kaz, what are you doing? Why are you wearing a jersey?
What do you mean, why? We've got practice after class, remember?
Well, we've got to attend the opening ceremony and go to class before all that. Hurry and head into your classroom so you can change into your normal uniform.
What? But I just... Okay, fine. Just quit glaring at me. So where's the bulletin board with all the class assignments?
Over there, in plain view.
It's literally right there, Kaz. You're in class F.
Oh, God.
I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you all the time. You got that?
He sounds fun. These are the stairs to the second floor. There must be more classrooms upstairs, but the faculty office should be here on the first floor. Choo-choo! I shouldn't bitch. Early game Persona, has to railroad you. They do not have another choice. Question is it down that way, or is it down this way? I think it's down the other way, because that's what the girl I spoke to. It's the men's room. I can feel my mind starting to wander as I wash my hands. Whenever I see cherry blossoms in full bloom, it seems like springtime has finally arrived. And what has that got to do with a piss? It's the women's restroom. While I'm glad there isn't an opportunity to enter, because that would be freaking weird. I wonder if there are sewing and cooking lessons in the home economics classes. In any case, I should go to the faculty office. This is the music prep room. There are probably instruments stored here. In any case, I should go to the faculty office. Since the school is so upscale, the music room's soundproofing must be amazing. In any case, I should go to the faculty office. I wonder if the home ec prep room has sewing supplies and other tools. In any case, I should head to the faculty office. I can smell the pungent odor of chemicals wafting from the science room. In any case, I should head to the faculty office. Could this be the art room? The faint smell of paint is coming from inside. In any case, I should head to the faculty office. This appears to be the science lab. I wonder what kind of experiments we'll be doing. In any case, I should head to the faculty office. This appears to be the science lab again. I guess it had a second door. In any case, I should head to the faculty office. It's the janitor's room. Looks like hard work managing an entire school's facilities. What? Were you expecting me to say something else? Something about where I should head to, maybe? Nah. Don't you think you've been reminded enough? I wonder if the practice field and gym are up ahead. In any case, the faculty office is in the opposite fucking direction of here. Right, so I was right, it's not this way. What is on your head? Teacher and foreign student. So, is this the history teacher? Is that why he's wearing a samurai helmet?
Now, listen closely. A true man should always carry the fiery soul of a samurai within them.
I'd be very concerned about what this teacher does to students who are, disappointing.
Our school curriculum nurtures the samurai spirit within our students so that they contribute to society.
Oh la la, how wonderful! I wish to set my soul on fire and learn the ways of the great samurai also.
I wonder where he's from. Canada, clearly.
That's what I like to hear, my boy. Though you hail from a foreign land, the samurai spirit burns within you all the same.
It's another men's room. Let's have another hand wash. Yay, clean hands. It's another women's room. Let's move on. Oh god, it's the faculty office. Avoid it. This seems to be the nurse's office. Maybe I should come another time when I'm tired. In any case, I should head to the faculty office. This appears to be the library. I wonder if I can study here on my own. In any case, I should head to the faculty office. This appears to be the welfare practice room. I wonder what kind of class is held there. What's a welfare practice room? Is that where you practice being on welfare? Do they teach you that at school? In any case, I should head to the faculty office. I shouldn't try to go outside from here. This is the printing room. I wonder if the teacher's handouts are printed here. In any case, I should head to the faculty office.
Huh? The library? Strange. I even made sure to check the map, but where am I?
The library, obviously. Right. Let's go to the faculty office. I mean, the faculty office. I like how it has two doors, but this one is conveniently blocked by this group so that you can't use it. This seems to be the faculty office. Should I go in? In any case, I should head to the faculty office.
Oh, are you the new student?
No, I'm a teacher. I just thought I'd dress up for fun.
Huh.
You can't say your name because it's customizable.
You're a second year, correct? Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Let's see, 10 years ago, your parents... I'm sorry, I've been so busy, I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Ms. Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Composition of what? What's your first name? No, my dude. This isn't Persona 5. We don't hit on our teachers. Do we? Do we? Just gonna go with a good old-fashioned nice to meet you.
Wow, such enthusiasm. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Come on, I'll show you the way.
And so, another new school year is upon us. I'd like each of you to remember the proverb. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
The principal continues with his speech.
You came to school with Takeba-san this morning, right?
Yeah.
I saw you two walking together. You must be pretty close, huh? What's the deal between you and her?
We just met and she pulled a gun on me.
Oh. And, does she have a boyfriend? Nobody seems to know.
She does now! No. That is it is fascinating to me that we can tell him that she does or doesn't. That is loaded. Let me get the sound back. I don't know.
Oh, really? I thought you might know, but I guess not.
This game mutes when I move to another tab. That is annoying. How am I supposed to slyly check on things?
Wait, how close are you guys?
We just met!
Who's that? Someone's talking. Sounds like it's coming from Miss Toriumi's class.
Hey, shh. Be quiet. You're gonna get me in trouble.
If there is, I missed it because I normally always tell games not to do that.
What's up, dude? How's it going?
Hey, it's the delivery guy.
What? Don't look at me like that.
What do you got for me? And you are?
Me? Call me Junpei. Junpei Iori.
I know that's a common name, but I say to me, Junpei is the 999 guy. That's gonna be a tough one to put in the head, but all right.
I transferred here when I was a second year in middle school. It's pretty tough being the new kid at first, you know? So I just wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yucatan! Didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
Demon Dragon is currently suffering from the entire cast being redone in this. That is a lot, yeah.
There you go again, acting like everybody's best friend. Try not to make him uncomfortable, okay?
What? I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, who'd have thought we'd be in the same homeroom?
It must be fate. You don't have... I forgot about that! Can you ever say that? I mean, I guess New Game Plus retains your stats. Maybe I could say stuff like this without hesitation if I was at least determined.
Anyway, who'd have thought we'd be in the same homeroom?
Yeah, I know.
Funny, huh?
Hello? Are you forgetting I'm in this class too?
Alright, who is that guy? Zeno Robinson.
Anyway, I gotta ask. I heard you guys walk to school together.
Oh, God.
What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Okay, so they did write them this way before Persona 4 as well.
We just happen to live in the same dorm. Why do people always jump to conclusions? Have rumors been spreading about this already? Now I'm worried. Hey, you didn't tell anyone about you know what, did you?
Oh my God, and you're worried about rumors and then you say that sentence to me in front of him? You know what?
Don't tell me you forgot already. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, okay?
Not better!
What?
Last night?
Wait a minute, don't get the wrong idea.
I just pulled a gun on him.
Listen, I just met him yesterday, and there is absolutely nothing between us.
No. Including clothes. I mean...
Jeez. I have to go now. There's something I need to take care of for the archery team. You better not start any more rumors.
Archery, huh? You like firing off projectiles?
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here, and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You're the man. Well, here's to a fun school year, dude. You ready to head out? We can walk to the station together.
This guy's the Yosuke Ryuji, isn't he?
Yo!
Should we also take a look around the school while we're at it? I'll just follow you around. If you want to leave, head for the front entrance. I am curious enough to want to know who the voice actors that Demon Dragon is used to are. Oh my god! Nah, we're not doing that. Junpei Iori, voiced in Persona 3 Portable by Vic Mignogna. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no. No. This one's better. Persona 2, I should play those. I think there was something about, because like Persona 2 is in a weird spot because there's two of them. There's a game and a sequel, but they existed in a very strange situation in English because the first one never came out in English, and then the second one did. You didn't apparently need the first one to understand and enjoy the second one, but they were tied together. The first one didn't come in English because it was the one with Hitler as an enemy. Then they did PSP remakes of the two of them, and they brought the first one to English, and then they didn't do the second one. So the best way to play those two games would be the PSP versions, but only the first half is in English. And the second half, you'd have to play the PlayStation 1 version. Although I think the PSP version has a translation up now. So I think maybe you can play all of Persona 2 in the PSP versions in English now. I think. I don't know. I'd need to look that up. I haven't looked it up in many years. I've always said to myself, I'll play Persona 2 eventually, but I'd really rather play the same type of game in English rather than have to play two different era versions. So I was always like, I'm going to wait and see if that situation changes. Anyway. Logic dictates I should play Persona 2 after I play Persona 3. Not immediately, but you know what I mean. I go backwards. New school years sure are rough. New teachers, new classmates. It's exhausting having to start over every year. Oh, you're that transfer student. You gonna join a club or something? I'm planning to. Oh yeah? I won't be able to join right away though. I hear a lot of them are at max capacity. Well, just keep an eye out for an open spot. They might start recruiting again in late April. I just need to kill somebody who's in them, right? I'm still thinking about it. Well, club activities suck anyway. You have to socialize and be considerate of other people. I guess it's a good way to make new friends, but I also just want to enjoy high school, you know? You know, anything about when you're used to a character sounding a certain way is that it doesn't matter if it's better or worse. You hear a different voice, you go, yeah, no, like, that's totally valid of you. It drive me insane, too. Even though I know the guy's a fucking predator, right? Like... Don't you feel completely lost whenever you transfer to a new school? This is the second floor, and the one below has the faculty office, club rooms, and more hands-on classes. If you go down either of the 2 staircases, you'll be able to reach the front entrance. Pubescent student? What the hell kind of descriptor is that? Hey, new kid. You have no idea how lucky you are. You're surrounded by cute girls in 2F, like Takaba-san. Sometimes very talented people are very bad people. Case in point, Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
If you're trying to leave, you gotta go a floor down. What? Did you forget or something?
No.
Alright, let's go. It's a nice way of saying horny.
Hey!
Oh, you're leaving now? You know how to get back, right? Junpei, go teaching Yuki-kun any weird stuff, alright? Yeah. Catch you later, Yucatan. Yucatan is funny to me. Isn't that the name of, like, a country? You can tell how fashionable a person is by how they wear their school uniform. I'm gonna brush up on the latest trends to show off my best self. Let me go to the roof. Yucatan is a part of Russia.
Yo.
Cherry blossoms are in full bloom. You can really feel the seasons changing. Good God, it's the changing of the seasons. I don't really care about flowers, but it looks like someone really takes care of these ones. Oh man, they look like they're about to die. That's kind of sad.
Right?
This view's nuts, right? Imagine the vibe if you brought someone special up here. Maybe one day. I'm already a second year. I hope I can fit in with my new class.
Huh?
Wait, are you talking about the flower bed or about the lady staring wistfully off the edge of the roof? Should we broadcast my angelic voice? Just kidding. Are you a techie? Seems like it's normal to have a computer in every household nowadays. When is this set?
By the way.
Student council room. When was the new president going to be elected again?
Yeah.
That's 2E's classroom. I don't really know anyone in that class. Oh, did you just transfer to our school? Right. Well, just so you know, the only person I'm interested in is Kirijo Senpai. She looked so stunning at today's welcoming ceremony, too. I thought that was a full name. It's Mitsuru Superfan. I just thought that was someone's full name. I read Mitsuru and just thought that the other thing was a name.
Bad grief.
Just because it's a new school year doesn't mean that students should be running wild. It's up to me to reinforce order. That is, once I officially become a member of the disciplinary committee.
You think so?
You're making such a sour face again, Odagiri-kun. I guess some things never change.
By the way.
Did you hear? The new transfer student's gonna be in 2F. Oh my gosh, what if he turns out to be really cute? Wanna go steal a peek? Oh yeah, apparently he's staying at Iwatodai dorm, the one Takaba-san's staying at. But isn't it kind of weird to transfer schools as a second year? I wonder if he was a troublemaker at his last school. Y'all know I'm standing here, right?
Wait, what?
Dude, wait! You, probably shouldn't go in there.
No.
Oh, you need to take a leak? Well, you gotta go, you gotta go. We don't have a wistful hand-washing thought process this time.
Nah.
That's where the classrooms for the other grades are. There's nothing for us up there. If you want to go to the rooftop, you gotta use the stairs on the other side. You know, like we did 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I remember. I was there. I think our class's roster's pretty solid.
Right?
If the school were a dungeon, this would totally be a save point, don't you think? Not if we could save anywhere.
Oh.
By the way, the lady will yell at you if you try to take something from the back.
Why?
That's where the classrooms for the other grades are. There's no exit that way, dude.
Hey!
Not sure I ever asked you this, but where'd you live before coming here?
Oh, maybe.
Hey, you lost? No worries, you'll figure it out.
Get a load of this.
You can see the station from just outside the school gates. Kinda hard to miss.
Welcome.
Hi there, welcome. Oh, oops. Sorry, Habit. We're still setting up shop today. We'll have a wide selection of products ready, so come back another time if you want to buy something. You're getting tutorialed, mate. You can't have a shopping trip just yet. Don't you get nervous going to the faculty office even if you haven't done anything wrong? Yeah, I get so nervous going to the faculty office that I put it off for like ages. Yeah. Our exam results are posted here. I really wish they didn't reveal everyone's results all out in the open like that. Trauma?
Yes.
Oh, that's Mitsuru. Other girl is Mitsuru. Oh, it's you. Be careful on your way back. I'll be heading to the dorm soon as well. Don't stay out too late. Preachy teacher and student. You have some nerve dozing off in class this early in the new semester. Why, back in my day it was unheard of. Kids these days. Yeah, I'm sorry, alright? Yeesh, the semester's just started and I'm already being nagged at. Man, just when I was planning on going to Hagakure for some ramen. I couldn't sleep last night because I kept thinking about school starting, so I came to the nurse's office to nap. But that nurse gave me some weird medicine instead. I turned it down because it looked really gross. Only a brave soul would dare drink something like that. The teacher in the nurse's office is, he's an interesting guy. You know, I've never been in the library once. I guess I shouldn't be proud of that. I've never been in there before either. Actually, I don't even know if it's even being used.
Nah.
Hey, we should head out the normal way through the main entrance, okay?
Nah. Yeah.
I wish they'd print the answers in the back of our worksheets or something. Do we actually have home ec classes? Wait, why am I asking you? Instruments take up so much space. Don't even use them that much. These classrooms are also used for club activities, not just for lessons. Typically, it's the culture clubs that use them, but they don't seem to be accepting new members right now.
I think...
Do you play an instrument? I play the guitar. A little.
Yeah.
There are a lot of these prep rooms. Well, I guess you always gotta be prepared, right? That's what that evil lion said.
Isn't that...
This stuff looks pretty expensive. Is it a good idea to just leave it all out like this? What if a delinquent like me steals something?
Oh, man.
There might be chemicals in there, so you probably shouldn't go in. I think the photography club sets up here. I wonder if there are any juicy photos inside.
Hey!
This is where the art club paints and stuff. Maybe I should get them to paint my beautiful physique. It's interesting how some of these rooms look like they matter more than others on the map. Like the art room there is filled in, but the music room kind of isn't. So maybe there's no music room content in the game.
Oh, maybe.
You think we could get rich if we did alchemy during chemistry class? Fucking hell. I can never understand art. How about you? Is there a secret artist in you?
Oh, man.
There's a lot of people that work here besides just the teachers, huh? What do you want? I'm a little busy here. I gotta text all the new friends I made today. Is it just me, or does that look really bad? Why are they like... It's not even better when we, like, get out of the angle, because the dude's just squatting and staring at his buddy's junk. Like, what is occurring here? Huh? This door leads to the courtyard? Which leads to the gym? Or was it the practice field? I'm so confused. This is where we started. Oh, we can come back out here. Even more school.
But like...
You're in class 2E, right? I guess you're stuck with Dakota for homeroom. That sucks.
What?
Stop laughing. There's a bunch of gloomy weirdos in that class too. Man, I hope something interesting happens. Something thrilling. That tree seems special for some reason, but I wonder why it's there. Why is it planted here all alone?
Get a load of this.
You can see the station from just outside the school gates.
Hey.
Kinda hard to miss.
Oh, maybe.
This is kind of a random place for a single tree. What kind of tree is it anyway? Gym hallway. And a gym. And an indoor swimming pool. And a whiteboard.
Right?
Man, when I see something like that, I just want to doodle all over it, don't you?
Right?
Tsukiko. I mean, I don't know why I would. He hasn't done anything that I could build a case for. And I don't think he's especially rich, so like, why would I want a Tsukiko? I mean, sure, like if he wronged me in some way that could be easily proved in court and could result in financial compensation, then absolutely, but I'd do that to anybody. I don't know why him in particular. The subliminal messaging in this game is weird. Enjoy swimming pool.
Yeah.
Look, we even have an indoor pool. Only the swim team uses it though. Oh, this is the gym. I think the kendo team uses it for practice.
Oh yeah.
This leads out to the practice field. It's pretty much just the track team that uses it. Apparently it's top of the line in terms of quality. That's it. We can go to the hallway, but all we got are 3 doors we can't walk through. Woohoo! Right, I think we leave now. We've talked to everyone talkable. That didn't take 2 hours.
No.
You ready to get out of here? Yep.
That's right.
Cool, let's get going. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, check out the jocks on their run. Say, you thinking about joining a club?
It's day 1!
Oh wait, new members gotta wait a while before they can apply. Your stop's at Iwatodai, right? Orms, man, must be nice. Talk about living life wild and free. Well, I'm going this way, so see you tomorrow.
Return to the door. Oh my god! Use the town map to navigate your surroundings and move from one location to another. Visit as many spots in town as you can, and they'll be added to the map. Alright, maybe we'll be exploring more. We've got student dorm, strip mall, state. Oh, okay. It's not actually that much. But it's interesting that I can, like... Now that I've ditched Junpei, I can go straight back, maybe? I don't know. Let me check everything here first. Precocious girl.
Everyone's excited because school's starting, but I don't really give a fuck. The news has been really weird lately. I even saw some policemen around earlier.
I might have embellished some of that. Taxi driver. Oh, I guess a new school semester started. I was wondering why I've been seeing so many students around. The world's a strange place these days. These kids better prepare themselves for the future. Well, it certainly looks different now. Countless pamphlets have been posted on the phone booth. It's dark inside the manhole. I wonder if they're doing some kind of underground construction. Looks like construction for a building. I wonder when it will be completed. Police and empty-gazed man. We received a call from this area. Is everything okay? Not this again. It's the same as that weird syndrome being reported all over the news. Are you sure he's not just on weed? It's a vending machine. There are drinks I've never heard of before. Maybe I'll buy some next time after I've stopped being tutorialed. Looks like there's ongoing construction. I wonder if they're redeveloping this area. Seems dangerous, so I better keep my distance. It's the elevator that goes up to Iwatodai Station's ticket gates. I should take the stairs up instead. I can go to the school gates. Ah, yeah. I've not had free roam here before. But the camera's fixed. Even though the new school year just started, I feel like someone's been watching me. I hope it's just my imagination. Is it your anxiety?
Oh gosh, I can't seem to look away from that guy over there. But he might notice if I keep staring.
You know how every school... Wait, this kid is just Pence. You know how every school has at least one mystery that no one can solve? I'm sure our school has one too, and I'll be the one who will discover what it is. Very curious student. Waiting student.
I'm waiting for my boyfriend. He promised me that we could go out to eat today. I think we'll go to Wakatsu today. I hear the meals there are pretty healthy.
And how did you come to have so many...
Kiko, hello. Welcome to Persona 3 Reload. We ran out of Kingdom Hearts. We fully ran out of it. It's over. It has departed. There is none that shall remain. Apart from the rhythm game, yeah, but it's not available to me. There is an achievement for speedrunning the first game. Anyway, if I go over here to the gym hallway, there's a bunch of barriers here that are telling me to sue Kiko. Now, I don't know why they are so adamant about that. And I do think that the subliminal messaging in this game is a little bit awkward. However, I'll be sure to keep it in mind if ever you do something suable. I'm not sure how you could, given the physical distance and how difficult it is to actually prove a case in a court of law. Like, it would have to be something airtight. Like you'd have to accidentally demolish my house or something, and if you pulled that off, that'd be very strange. But I did nothing wrong this time. Am I pedantic enough to want to click on everything without Junpei? Probably not. He says as he does it. But for the most part, everything on this floor is going to have the same text as it was, as it did before. Nah, it'd be if I went to floor 2, because that's... God, they look like ghosts! Horrible. Anyway, yeah, school entranceway. There's also Port Island Station. This is somewhere brand new. An outdoor terrace cafe. It seems stylish and mature. I imagine it'd be too intimidating for most high school students. I don't know, I see 3 of them sitting there right now. Another 3 right outside it. Shy Man! It's so nice out today. Feels like springtime's arrived. Doesn't it? The cherry blossoms at Gakukan High were in full bloom, though they seem to have flowered a bit late this year. Why was she at the high school? Does she work there? Got the impression that was a pair of adults. Here's a lazy student. It's already a new school year? Ugh, going to school sucks. Monorail, too. I was stoked to ride it at first, but now it's just boring. There's not even a chance that the track could bend. Snobby movie critic. The movie theater here shows a different movie every day. Movies are great. You can use what you learn from them to improve yourself for just a bit of money and time. Check screenshot. Hang on a minute. God damn it. This station is the gateway to Tatsumi Port Island. The building's pretty modern. There's also a monorail with an incredible ocean view. Students who commute to Gakukan High sure are lucky. A map is posted above the ticket machine. The dorm is located near the Awadadai station. You'll need to get on another train. And that's just another go elsewhere. Oh, and there's vending machines that we can't use. Give it time. But we can explore the station outskirts. And the music cuts. And we're in the back street where we have a weak cat. Can we help you? And a languid delinquent. Man, it's the same old BS every spring. Kids who don't know shit come wandering onto our turf. Fierce-looking delinquent. Who the hell are you? I ain't never seen your ass around here before. This ain't a place for little kids like you. Beat it, or we'll beat you. Now, hey, a mahjong parlor. It's a mahjong parlor. Cigarette smoke and a nervous tension fill the air. I still want to go in, but sadly this is not Yakuza. It's an intensifier. Garbage dumps. There's litter everywhere. Doesn't seem to be very well managed here. Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. There's a bar at the bottom of the stairs. I wonder if it's open. Well, if it is, we're not going in. Ooh, that was another cat. Seems to be it for the Port Island station. We went through the Iwatodai station, but we can look at the strip mall. Which is now full of alive people. That's nice. Cat-loving boy.
My friend is a cat, and it's so cute. I'm not allowed to have one, though. So I just try to get my fill of cats by looking at strays.
Do you feed them?
I want to eat some takoyaki. Huh? Who are you? I'm not allowed to talk to strangers. Sorry.
Yeah, but you have a face, so you gotta be of some importance. Octopia.
Hey there, kid. Haven't seen you around these parts before. Our takoyaki's lip-smacking good. You'll be asking for more before you know it.
But you're not having any today. Wild Duck Burger. Their mystery burger seems to be a popular item. Maybe I should try it sometime. But not today.
Oh, are you a student from a school around here? Well, you'll be glad to know you can get some quality sushi close by. I make it right here. Drop by sometime if you want. Oh, actually, our shop is still under renovation. Sorry.
Dearie. We are a bookstore, not a sushi restaurant. I'm sorry, he's always like that, ever since the dementia started.
One Bush, what gets you is how I say Iwatodai? You know, it sounds an awful lot like I want to die. Maybe that's why they shoot themselves in the head. Leisurely businessman. There are so many great shops here, I can't help but swing by. Oh, I'm out here for work right now. I'm not slacking off. So that's the bookstore. The used bookstore, Bookworms. Sign says closed for termite extermination. Will reopen on the 25th. I should come back when they reopen.
Yeah.
Man, I'm stuffed after that meal. Maybe I'll run a couple laps. Wonder if someone new will compete this year. A rival to get me fired up. Gee, I wonder if that'll be us. Wakatsu Kitchen. Wakatsu Kitchen. Looks like a casual restaurant with affordable set meals. It seems healthy. Maybe I should try it when I have some time. Hagakure Ramen. Pork ramen with shoyu broth seems to be a popular item. It smells good. I'll try it sometime. Chubby stew. Yeah, I didn't need that descriptor. I can fucking see.
Huh?
Who are you? By the looks of it, we go to the same school. Sorry, but I'm busy trying to decide what to eat here. Don't you get it? I'm fat, therefore eating is my character trait? Yeah. Should I go with the pork ramen and chase it with rice? Or perhaps a large Hagakure bowl? Azuki Arai Sweets. Seems to be a sweet shop. Pleasant scent is drifting out the door. It seems to be this store's mascot, staring at something with its big round eyes. Umiushi beef bowls. Savory aroma of beef bowls fills the air. Looks like it's packed with customers inside. So this wasn't here in any other version of the game. Manga Star Net Cafe. Looks like you can not only read manga here, but also purchase computer software. Maybe I should check it out sometime. Meanwhile, the game screams, "Return to the dorm, damn it!" Dorm. Rumor-loving girl. There are all kinds of shops here at the Iwatodai Strip Mall. If you're craving delicious food, and head to Wakatsu. There's also Hagakure, a famous ramen shop. You can also find dessert here, and burgers, and... Sorry, I'm just going on about food, huh? Guess it's eating time. Just kidding. That uniform, you must be a student at Gakukan High. That's nice. Do you live in this dorm? It looks like Gakukan High went through a rough patch a while back, but it's been rebuilt into such a magnificent building. Oh, never mind me. Enjoy your new school semester this spring. There's a cat, but I cannot talk to the cat. Or zoom in. Actually, nope, I can't do the plus minus thing. Alright. Iwatodai dorm. Should I go back to the dorm now? I think the game wants me to.
Welcome back.
How was your first day at school? Not too bad. I didn't have to do any learning.
Yes.
I see. Well, don't hesitate to ask your classmates for help if you need it. Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to keep you here. You've had a long day, so get some rest. Please ignore the rap man. He does this all the time.
Yes.
We cannot allow you to go out after dark. Sorry, but rules are rules. Was that your gun? No. It's filled with complex-looking books. I can't tell what they're about from the titles. I wonder who's reading them. Probably the smart kids. It's the list of residents. My name is also listed. It's a P.O. box. There are some letters and other things inside. Nothing is addressed to me. There are various documents here, including the dorm's management records going back many years. It looks like a storage room. It probably contains the dorm's equipment and such. There's a computer on the desk here. I wonder if it belongs to someone. Are you sure there's a computer here? Like, there's a monitor and a keyboard and a mouse. But where's the computer? I don't see a computer. I think you're forgetting something. Unless it's like... No, but like it's decidedly not a laptop. The dorm and everything inside it updates every day. As in, like, the dialogue that you click on when you look at things. Oh, shit. Let's see what's on TV. On to other news. New information has been released regarding the apathy syndrome that has been on the rise. The Medical Association believes this may be a psychological disorder caused by environmental changes, such as... No, keep going. I want to hear about the people who are doing too much weed. The news is on right now. Various schedules and contact information are written here. There are school printouts and newspaper clippings, as well as handwritten signs. Don't leave personal items in the lounge. Don't make loud noises late at night. Looks like the dorm rules. It's the men's room. Is there an achievement for pissing everywhere you can piss? And we're back to having our mind wander. This is the women's restroom. The door is tightly sealed. The door is tightly sealed. Why? That is the least effective door I've ever seen! The fridge is stuffed full of food and ingredients. There's a notice inside the fridge. Next fridge clearance date, 2nd May. The fridge might have some space on this date. The kitchen looks spacious and practical, but it seems as though we can't use it yet. I should probably use the front door instead to go outside. You have no idea about anything to do with fridges, like at all in your personal life or in this game specifically?
Oh, welcome back.
Oh, hi. What are you doing?
Just looking around.
Oh, well, there's not much to see. Well, you're probably pretty tired after your first day, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early.
Oh, welcome.
Sure, Morgana. Not much. How about you?
Just killing time, I guess.
Oh, welcome.
Nothing? Oh, okay.
Oh, welcome back.
Let me put my face a little higher. Let me put it... Well, because the thing's gonna be... Maybe over here. Is that better or worse? But there's information over on the upper left, upper right.
By the way,
It's dangerous to go out on your own at night. Please refrain from doing so. Besides, you must be tired after today. You should make sure to get a good night's rest. We just go up. Seems to be a vacant room. Door is tightly sealed. The nameplate says Sanada. There's someone inside. Should I talk to them? A Sanada and, well, no, it's not Takeda. It's Takaba. No. Is that Mitsuru? Sorry, but I'm busy. Could you come back later? That's it except for my room. But can we go further up? We can. The nameplate says Kirijo. Mitsuru doesn't seem to be in her room. The nameplate says Takeba. Yukari doesn't seem to be in her room. Well, no, because the two of them are in the first floor. We fucking walked past them and talked to them. Oh, that's funny. My classmates don't seem to be teleporters. Wow. Women's room. Oh, bathroom. Right. Well, gotta piss everywhere you can piss. That's how we establish dominance in this town. When a bathroom comes along, you must piss in it. That's it here. It's just a big door. Okay. The door's tightly sealed. What's in this room? I don't know. It looks like a conversation hall, judging by that symbol. They actually removed a room on the 3rd floor. Is that because your room was here? If you're a woman in Portable? Yeah, this one on the left, Mitsuru's room, seems to take up a whole damn... Go for her. More space for us when we get together later. And then there's a bunch of clutter and a roof. There's a notice on the door. Do not open. If open, close it. We are not going to the roof. Okay, we're finally back at our room. We've explored everything that can be explored.
I'm going out for a bit.
Sanada?
Have you seen the newspapers lately? There's a lot going on.
I know. Severe cases of apathy syndrome are suddenly developing in people who showed no symptoms prior.
See, these two get along because they both sound about 20 years older than they're supposed to be.
It's been quite a topic of discussion. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It's gotta be them.
Who are you? Oh, Alejandro Saab. Huh. Replacing Liam O'Brien. See, yeah, that's a shame. I mean, I know both of them, so that's something.
Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay out there on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Akihiko Sanada. I can hear people talking.
Have you heard?
Hey, have you heard the rumor about, what was it again? The bathroom?
Hold up.
That's old news. Besides, it's just a ghost story, not a rumor. You're talking about that one girl, right? The second year? She stopped coming to school and just sits around staring at walls all day long. Whenever her mom tries to talk to her, the only thing she says is, "It's coming! It's coming!"
What?
Is that really how the story goes? Yeah, whatever. It's probably all made up anyway.
Some disturbing rumors seem to be spreading around the school. The first bell has rung.
Okay, time for class.
Open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzo Kasai. Ah, why him? I've been more interested in Toda Kaneko's work lately. His essays are fantastic, and he's also a famous haiku poet. I wonder why all this isn't in the textbook. Well, I guess I'll just bring his book next time. Speaking of haikus, they often use words or phrases related to seasons, but it's easy to get them mixed up. For example, you'd think tasty bamboo shoots and vivid carp streamers would symbolize spring, right? Well, they're actually related to summer. Haiku poets usually refer to seasons based on the lunar calendar, making it fairly complicated. Hey, Iori, are you listening? Here's a question for you. Among these phrases, a rain of flowers, mystical mirage, and vivid carp streamers, which one symbolizes summer?
What?
What? Kodo, you were listening, right? Lend a brother a hand. When going about your day-to-day life, you will come across certain actions that require the use of stats. Academics, charm, and courage. You might be used to there being 5 stats, as there were in later games in the series, but we didn't think that far ahead, so through game number 3, stats 3. Social stats can be raised by doing various things around the city or by answering questions correctly in class. Keep an eye out for activities that might help you hone those skills. What phrase symbolizes summer? Well, considering we can cheat by going back up here.
Hey.
Also, it doesn't replay full dialogue, it just
time for
replays
class.
the fucking box. That's stupid. But yes, it's Vivid Carp Streamers. I didn't need to look that up, I just wanted to demonstrate that you can do that.
Exactly.
Yep, that's right. I wonder if Persona is ever going to have a question like that one Trivial Pursuit question. Who has never been Batman? Ben Affleck, Christian Bale, George Clooney, Val Kilmer, or Adam West? What's the trick? Is it related to, like, the way their stories were told? The question was in 08. Yeah, that's it. So it's Ben Affleck. Because he hadn't in 2008. For a second, I thought the trick must have been something in the movie that... it's interesting that Keaton isn't on that list. But I guess they had 5 slots and there were already 5 Batman at that time. So you were listening to me after all. By the way, Mystical Mirage and a Rain of Flowers represent spring. I assume that once these questions start to get difficult, someone in my chat will conveniently know the answer. Because that's one thing I will cheat on even if I'm playing this blind. I don't want to get a question wrong, because why would you give up stat points? A mirage is a natural phenomenon that occurs around late March to early June. And a rain of flowers refers to the spring showers around the time cherry blossoms bloom. It's not literally raining flowers. Make sure you all remember that. Our next topic is... Well, you know how much I like to pay attention.
You're a lifesaver.
Man, you seriously saved my bacon, Makoto. Yuki-kun gave him the answer just now. He must have a good memory or something. I can hear my classmates whispering. I've become slightly more popular. Wait, that was charm? Getting the question right didn't help my academics, it helped my fucking reputation. That's funny. I'm pretty shitty, though. I'm a timid, plain slacker. After school. Class has ended for today. I should head back to the dorm. Oh wow, they just teleport me to the shops. Okay. The Todai strip mall is bustling with activity in the afternoon. Oh, now it's evening. What?
Oh, he's back.
I guess we're just not doing any fruit. Oh, we're still in tutorial. Hey there, Soul Patch. Who are you, and why do you look doctory?
So, this is our new guest.
Never mind, I now see how long your hair is.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school.
You know, yeah, this is still pretty refined. Shuji Ikutsuki. Voiced by Jake Green. Never heard of him. Voiced in Portable by Dan Warren, who is doubling as Igor, of course. He's the traditional Igor, and is also all over Dynasty Warriors. That's a shame. I would have liked to hear him. He's also in Three Houses. He's Hanneman. I've not played that, but I know that fact. So yeah, the other Shuji Ikutsuki, who we're not hearing right now, is far more interesting than this man. I look at this man, and the very first role on his behind the voice actors list of credits is Olaf the Snowman in Lego Frozen. So that doesn't endear me. He was in Dragon Age The Veilguard as some kind of creature. A San? He seems to be the voice of Olaf in video games, I guess. Except in Kingdom Hearts, where they got the actual guy. He was in Spider-Man Miles Morales as Street Criminal. Narrows it down. He was in Marvel's Midnight Suns as Michael Morbius and Eddie Brock. Guess it was Morbin time and Venoming time. And he's in Lego Star Wars as Greedo. Hold up, his OG VA was Igor. That's insane range. Dan Warren is very, very good. He was Liu Bei in old Dynasty Warriors stuff, not in Origins, which is the one we played, but he is the Liu Bei that I most remember. Yeah, no, Dan Warren's in a lot of stuff. Very, yeah, Hanneman in Fire Emblem. What else do we have here that I recognize? Not a huge amount that I recognize personally, but a lot of, like, a very long list. He was also Lu Bu in one of them, but that was a mistake. They replaced him with someone else. He's got a lot of range, but he doesn't have the gravitas for Lu Bu. He's been in a lot of Trails games recently. He was in Trails Through Daybreak, if Guanbush has played that, as characters named Fan Lu and Gaspard Dillon. I don't know how important or interesting those two characters are, but yeah, that's old Igor. I don't think he's back for Igor in this game either, because everybody's been recast. Who is Igor in this game? Who are we gonna get for Igor? Kirk Thornton. Okay, I'll accept that, but I'm gonna wait to see how he does it. It's not an unknown name to me though, so that's cool. Kirk Thornton is Cyax. So do you reckon the guy who plays Saïx could do Igor? We're gonna find out.
Yakutski. Hard to say, isn't it?
Yakutski, not really. It's hard to say if you're reading it because you see that U in there and you don't know what to do with it, but so long as you know to treat it like it doesn't exist, you're fine.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. Please, have a seat.
Chairman of the board.
I apologize for the confusion regarding your accommodations, but it may take a bit longer before you receive the proper room assignment.
But I have a room.
Is there anything you'd like to ask?
The other night, I saw...
You saw something strange? Like what?
So the impression I'm getting, right... These guys know, maybe not him, though probably, but the two girls at least, they know what's up. As does Sanada, right? Because they asked me if I saw something. And they had the guns. I know the guns are connected to personas. And they had an armband with like a acronym on it. Like there's some kind of secret organization thing that they're going to introduce us to in about an hour or two of early Persona waffle. And then we're going to be fighting monsters. But it very much seems like, unlike Persona 5 and even 4, where the whole gang gets drawn into the weirdness together and introduced into it by an animal of varying personal character quality, it seems like we're the latecomer and they're already established. That's the difference that I'm getting here.
You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it.
Something doesn't seem right.
Any other questions?
Why are you here?
To welcome you, of course. You don't mind, do you? Speaking of which, Takeba-kun, have you seen Kirijo-kun by any chance?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. But it couldn't hurt to come down and say hello. Is there anything else?
Who else lives here?
There are only 4 students in this dorm. You, Takeba-kun here, Kirijo-kun, and a 3rd year named Akihiko Sanada-kun. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
Well, then what's with all the space? My description of Teddy and Morgana? What, animal people of varying personal character quality? Well, I mean, I don't even like Morgana that much, but it's night and day compared to the worst fucking thing Persona has ever put in canon. Like, I'd take Kamoshida over fucking Teddy. Alright, that's a bit too far. No, I'm good.
Excellent. Here's to a wonderful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm sure you're worn out from all these formalities. You may want to consider going to bed early.
Does everybody just like, is someone just tossing the Morgana bowl around and so every day we got someone else whose job it is to tell me to go the fuck to sleep?
As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Get it? Bookworm? Because you're students?
Please leave.
Clever, isn't it?
Right now, I'm chairman of the BORED. Get the fuck out.
You'll get used to his lame jokes. I guess I'll head back to my room, too. Like the chairman said, you should get some rest. Transferring schools is a real pain when you're not used to it. Good night.
I should listen to them and go to sleep.
Hello there.
What the fucking fuck? The armband! She's got the armband on again! Yeah, that's her secret organization armband. S. Yes.
So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's currently fast asleep.
Are you monitoring to see if I go to the Velvet Room or what?
Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Cause this is Taylor!
Come on, what do you say? I can't leave a pretty girl standing around in the cold like this.
What's
What do you think,
happening?
Mikey? I mean, I'm cool with it, but if my parents found out...
They don't need to know. Just drop them a text. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it.
This sucks.
I'm serious. I was scared shitless.
Right. Nice story, though.
Ooh, we do say shit here.
Bayside Rockers, brought to you by KJ. And that's all for tonight, folks. Tune in again next week, same time, same place.
Tell me a story about Jekt.
The program you just heard was sponsored by Kirijo Electronics, bringing the future to you.
Kirijo.
The time is now 12 a.m.
We need an anime cutscene for midnight? The midnight hour is close at hand. I'm glad it's 3 a.m. right now and not 12. I did start streaming around 12.
What the? What's happening to me?
You appear to be shitting yourself, but from your eyes. Yep, that's about how I'd react if I was shitting myself from my eyes.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour.
Who are you narrating to? Presumably these girls know all about what you're saying.
During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Oh, well, I'm glad we're coming out with it.
Then he must be...
Weird. The three of you don't appear to be coughing it up.
As you can see, he's retained his human form.
So, that's an interesting concept. It hits midnight, and then you get an hour of this shit, and then it goes to back to midnight? Like, it doesn't go to 1 a.m., presumably.
He may be asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential.
To shoot himself in the head? Oh, well, I mean, he seemed pretty anyway, I'm not gonna make that joke.
Though, come to think of it, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
Does that mean that our, dungeon exploration... Because, like, in 4 and 5, when you choose to dungeon for a day, it takes up a day slot, right? But do we have to go at midnight this time? Probably still takes up a day. They probably explained it as, like, you have to prepare yourself.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Why did I know it? That's good.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
That's definitely Kirk Thornton.
My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
I hate to say it because I do like this guy, but it's not quite the same.
This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
The main thing I know this voice actor for isn't even Saïx, it's Xiahou Dun. The eye patch guy from Dynasty Warriors. Again, not in Origins, but like traditionally. That's very different from this.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
He's a little too deep. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
He needs to give it higher. That's the document I signed at the dorm.
From now on, you shall be welcome here as a guest in the Velvet Room. You were destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my assistance to do so. I only ask one thing in return. Abide by your contract, and assume full responsibility for the choices you make.
Is this a dream?
Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this.
Velvet key.
Until we meet again.
Feels like I had a strange dream. It's time to go to school.
Morning.
Yo, I'm so sleepy today. At times like these, the best course of action is to sleep during class. That adrenaline rush you get from dozing off right in front of the teacher can really spice up your dreams. Don't sleep in class.
Oh, you think so?
Whoa, you take studying pretty seriously, huh? But it takes real courage to still sleep in class, you know. And then again, since I'm not listening to the lecture, I'm pretty much screwed later. Oh, but we have classic literature today. That means we're stuck with Mr. Nastioli Bola. I mean, Ikoda. Morning.
Now, moving on.
Was that Willingham? Nope. Edward Bosco. I'm Mr. Ikoda. I'll be your classic literature teacher. We'll be learning all about good old Japan through some truly great stories. Exciting, right? Now, some people say classic lit isn't relevant anymore, but oh, are they wrong. The students, the other teachers, they don't know what they're talking about. Nobody really understands it like they should. I know I'm making this guy sound older than he looks, but that's because that's how he's fucking acting. I'm feeling sleepy. Should I close my eyes for a few minutes? I feel like I shouldn't.
Good.
Hey, are you even listening to me? Let's wake up, shall we, children? Now open your textbooks. First on our syllabus is Issei Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might even call it da bomb. I can tell you people are zoning out on me. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. That's good. Although I guess if you go to sleep, you earn a courage point.
Sup? How's it going? Want to stop somewhere on the way home?
Yeah, save point. Where?
I don't know. Maybe grab a bite to eat? That's right. You're new around here. No worries. I'll show you. It's just around the corner from here. Let's go. This is Paulownia Mall. Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we end up coming here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade. Oh yeah, you can rent out CDs too. Then there's that club over there. Not that I've ever gone in myself.
What club? Happy
This place
Punch.
may not look like much, but I'm not complaining. Let's check out the CDs first.
Hug my heart.
Oh, whoa, that's new. I gotta try this. Let me show you my mad crane game skills.
Klar.
Oh, come on, man. I am not leaving empty-handed. Dude, I'm gonna look from the side. Yeah, that's it, yo. One more try. Just one more.
I hung out with Junpei for a while before heading back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
You're pretty late. I don't mean to be overbearing, but please don't make this a regular occurrence. Well, in any case, you look quite tired. Why don't you go to bed early tonight? So we can watch you. Map. Some shortcut destinations, or even the shortcut function itself, may be unavailable in certain situations.
Yes.
We cannot allow you to go out after dark. We cannot. Doesn't look like too much has changed in these interactions. Nothing is addressed to me. Computer. Oh, check the TV and the people. Let's see what's on TV. Hi, I'm Trish with today's installment of Who's Who. Today's subject is a very dependable looking 20-year-old woman. Her sister is a camera woman, and I heard she got her camera from her mentor. Next is news. Pain, pain, go away.
Oh, right.
I must say, the moon looks quite stunning on this hazy spring night. Though tempting as it may be to spend a night such as this gazing at the sky, I suggest you head to bed early and get some rest. Don't worry, there will be more full moons.
By the way,
I guess there was a dorm mother here once who cooked and stuff, but it's just us students now. Maybe that's why we have such a nice kitchen. Seems like a waste not to use it. Yeah, it does.
I think...
Yeah, I don't know that I'd really be able to make good use of it, though. And Kirijo-senpai doesn't do stuff like cooking. But I would feel kind of bad if no one ever used it. The more I think about it, the more I want to try using the kitchen sometimes.
Oh,
I guess we'll see. Yes, I don't intend to go into my room. We're about to finish up. I wanted to check if anyone was in, if Sanada was in his room before I, but I'll start out here. next time. None of the ladies can cook. I guess the men will have to start learning. We still don't have any menu, but it's Persona. The start is slow. We do have a dictionary. Gakukan High School, the school that everybody attends. Center of a man-made island. Your dorm. Normally boys and girls would be housed in separate buildings, but due to certain circumstances, it's co-ed. The contract, we don't know much about it. I choose this fate of mine own free will. The Velvet Room, an ultramarine blue room that exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Place only those who have fulfilled their contract are allowed to visit. The Velvet Key, and Apathy Syndrome. A healthy person will suddenly become lethargic and unresponsive the next day. Probably because they got their souls stolen by the Dog Hour. Well, maybe you should tell her that and see what happens to you. Is next time tomorrow? No, I don't stream on Fridays. We'll resume on Tuesday or Sunday, depending on what I want to do on Sunday. I might play more of this on Sunday, to be honest. Saturday is going to be a group stream. We're doing something strange on Saturday. It's probably not going to be terribly interesting to anyone other than myself, Ravalia, and Grefter. But it will be very interesting to us. No, Ravalia, Grefter, and I quite enjoy the Payday franchise. And so we played a lot of Payday 2. Not together, really, but like... And then when Payday 3 came out, we streamed that for 2 months-ish, but it was a trash fire. But I saw a video the other week of a guy who was in a similar situation of that, of being a big fan of the second game and third game, thinking to himself, God, you know, I've never played the first one. And the first one's weird because the entire first one was effectively recreated in Payday 2. But the first one only existed for a year. And so it's like not updated in any sort of way. It's old and janky and archaic. And I mentioned it to the two of them, and they're both like, oh yeah, I've never played the first one. I've never played the first one. So we're going to see what it's like as a one-off. With full familiarity of all of the maps, but no familiarity of how the system worked. And that was going to be last week, but then Ravalia wasn't available, so I ended up doing the Rivals zombie stuff, which I'm glad I did in the end, because I got all 5 of them done, so that was good. I'm glad I got those 2 streams done. But yeah, I think taking a break as far as the peak streams makes sense now, because we're out of achievements, and I played it for 88 hours, according to Steam, so yeah, Sunday I might go back to putting more time into the weekday game. I am thinking of something else on weekends as well from next week on, but I'm not fully confirmed on it, so I don't want to say yet. But, yeah, this week there'll be a one-off on Saturday. But take a look on Sunday to see if I'm doing more Persona or not. It'll be Sunday or Tuesday. Anyway, fare thee well.